As people become more divided by their differences, can a nation stay united despite growing splits? Hi, I'm Edward, and today I'll be doing the critique of an article about identity and politics. So, the name of the article is Identity against l'identité contre la nation, in English, Identity versus Nation, that was published in Nouveau Cahier du Socialisme in 2020. So, this article basically explores the concepts of identity growth and the creation of different identities and different groups. And it's making a contrast between this concept and national unity and how one is negatively impacting the other. And the article also mentions works of Jacques Beauchemin, which is a sociologist. So for the summary, basically this article explores concepts of modern politics where individual freedom is being balanced with the idea of a collective community that is united by shared goals. And this collective is being affected. This article is saying that this collective is being affected by changes in identity and creations of more individualistic groups. And so basically, it also talks about the creation of the welfare state that it was designed to ensure social justice and just be a nation that focuses on the collective and just doing everything as a group and focusing on collective issues. And it also explains how this welfare state is being destroyed by the growing splits that are being created from the emerging identities. The article also concludes by discussing how the COVID-19 pandemic has, made important the role of the welfare state as international institutions have struggled to to take care of the situation. And it questions how this can also make a revival of the national unity, but it also acknowledges that it's too soon to tell. So, for the critique, the importance of the topic, it was definitely it didn't really derive from the specific fields related to it as in politics and sociology, and it really stayed on that course for the entire article. And for the timeliness, it was very yeah. So the article it talks about issues that are very of our time, as discussions about identity and politics are being very a lot of them are being made um, recently as the elections and just well a bunch of politics. Well, politics are being discussed a lot at this moment. And for the length of the article, it was very it was pretty short, but the issues were very well explained, and there weren't any important topics that were left out. So even if it was a pretty short article, I think it was okay because they still had the time to talk about what they wanted to talk about, and they explained it clearly and thoroughly. For the objectivity, although they seemed a bit too subjective. They didn't really focus on like the tone wasn't very thoughtful or analytical. It was more opinion based, even though they still mention works of sociologists like Jacques Beauchemin. And for the thoroughness, the article was very thorough. As I said, it really explained everything that needed to be explained correctly. Although another issue that I had with while reading this article is I noticed that they really didn't bring out specific solutions to the problem that they addressed. They just more talked about the issues and they didn't really explain how to solve them. Um, so yeah, for this for the critique. So yeah, as I said, the article mostly talks about identity like growths in identity and how it's forming groups that are asking for um, groups that are asking for like individualistic solutions, in opposite to what we are doing as a national, as a as a welfare state to really focus on the collective. Yeah, and it explained pretty well what it wanted to explain, but it really lacked in trying to demonstrate solutions to how to solve the issues that are being presented. Thank you for listening.